Hey friends, welcome back to Vincent Gigi's Super Channel G. I can't wait to show you how incredible these action figures from Wave 2 of the Titan Hero series from Avengers ENDGAME look. They're absolutely wonderful. You're not going to want to miss this. So guys, if you have not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you can be notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments below. Click that share button so you can share this with everyone. And let's get started. What do you say? Right now.
It's so nice to meet you, Gigi.
Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi, Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi from Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi from Super Channel G. I will see you on the TV.
Congratulations on all your success.
Super Channel G.
Alright, welcome back friends to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. Look at these incredible Avengers ENDGAME Titan Hero series action figures. So this is Wave 2. Now Spider-Man, the Iron Spider, came out well before the other ones. But let's take a closer look, and then I have a little surprise for you, which is not a huge major surprise. It's just a neat little idea that I've already hinted at in a previous video. But so we have Rocket Raccoon with his quantum suit on. We have Valkyrie with her Valkyrie uniform suit on. Isn't that awesome? We have Star-Lord. That looks awesome. And then of course Iron Spider, definitely one of our favorite heroes. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's jump right on in. And I'm sure you want to get started with Iron Spider, and I'm gonna show you something. So let's get started with Iron Spider, then we'll move on, and we'll probably go in this order right here. So let's take a closer look at this Iron Spider. And so this Iron Spider's been updated a little bit because we kind of experimented on him, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So look at this beautiful package. And you know, obviously when this toy was being developed by HASBRO, the Avengers ENDGAME name hadn't been revealed yet, and they didn't want anybody to leak it out, so they didn't even put it on here yet. And they said inspired by Avengers Infinity War because they didn't want to give away that Iron Spider slash Spider-Man would come back. But I mean, obviously we knew that, right? But anyway, so they do talk based on you put this little piece right there from either the Captain America or Iron Man. So that's really cool. And let's see what it says back here, and we'll get this bad boy open. So, Iron Spider. What's better than web-slinging technology? For Peter Parker, the answer is the Iron Spider suit. And I'm sure you'll agree that this suit was incredible. It saved his life when they were going up into space, and it was absolutely amazing in Infinity War. But then when it came time for ENDGAME, it was so cool. They had that little throwback to Spider-Man Homecoming, where the suit was like activate instant kill. It was like no, I don't want to kill anybody. But then when the Outriders were coming, this suit also had the instant kill feature. So very cool. And look at this beautiful artwork. All right, so we'll get them open, and I'm going to show you something. I'm going to open this up, and yes, we were experimenting with this figure specifically. So this Iron Spider figure, well, the whole Titan Hero series has a very basic paint job. And what I'm wanting to do is get good at maybe customizing our figures. So I'll show you. This figure basically came with this much paint, and the shoulders and everything were basically just blue, and then a little bit of red right here. So this was all just blue. There was no gold. So just got some inexpensive paints from Walmart and tried some different ones to see how they worked, and you know, learned a little bit in the process because I want to learn how to be able to paint modify our characters. And so this will be a good example right here, because we only gave it one coat, and the coat came out kind of splotchy. So by the time I was done, I was getting better at it and was better at the detail. But look at these two legs. Even though this is unfinished, and really I haven't done such a great job yet, I'll just tell you right away because I'm just learning. But if you'll notice what a big difference it makes, and you'll see this coat was, this pass was a lot more was better than the one I did here, because by that time I was getting more used to the brush and the paint and so on. So, but this was only one coat. I wanted to get it nice and thick, and you know what? It's not a professional job by any means. This is my practice. So, but look how different this looks. It still has the detail, but this makes a huge difference. Look at that. So I'm wanting to add that gold and then perhaps brush up this red. And you know what? When I'm done, I'll be pretty good, I think. And then I'll just go over it over again. So this is gonna be my practice. I'm gonna go over it again. So I tested some other kind of paints too, and other things that might look cool. And you know, I actually put red on the wrong spot. That's all right. You see, it doesn't look great, but if you'll notice, this looks already, even though it's not great, it's unfinished, way better than how it looked without it. So if you'll notice, I'm the one that did this. I'm gonna go back and do it, whatever, but it already made this figure tons better, even though I have, so I'm gonna have to go blue right here and put actually the red up here. But that's all right. It was a lot of fun doing so. So I'm gonna encourage you. You can customize your figs just like this. Anyway, because I really, really want to get good at it, so I can put this red and gold and blue detail back here for this spider emblem back here. Anyway, so now let's take a look at it, and then you know, if you skip forward ahead from that little talk that I just had, you're gonna wonder, why does he have gold right here and why does it look so splotchy? Because you know, I'm learning, and there was only one coat supposed to do another pass, and then I was like, oh, wrong place, blah blah blah. But I'm really liking the way it's coming out. So I just be honest, like, all that matters is that I like it, and it was a lot of fun to practice. So all right, so this iron spider is super cool. Has decent head articulation. Obviously, it's just one ball joint that's there. Moves pretty good and pivots, tilts, and the arms, they move all the way around. They move out to about there. Same thing with this one, and then the wrists move. See, look at this. So that's really cool. There's a grip hand, but there's not really anything for him to hold, just throwing that out there. Would have been cool if they were both maybe web shooting hands. And then the difference between the small basic figures and this figure, because there's no knee joints and it goes like that, but this one actually allows for there to be a wider stance. Now, Spider-Man definitely doesn't need to be doing Jean-Claude Van Damme splits, but it does help that he's able to get like a power stance, you know? So just throwing that out there. And this Iron Spider, I'm really digging. So forgive the bad custom paint job, because this is my practice, but this was the first figure of Wave 2 that came out. And when I'm done with this, I'll show it to you. I'll show you what it looks like, because I'm going to fix all this up and get the paint in the right spot, and I'm just going to remove this and start over. But every time I do it, I get better. So a while back we talked, and I said, you know, mistakes make you better. So don't be afraid to make mistakes, and don't be afraid to just jump in there and try. But if you'll notice, even this not so great paint job already makes it look way better. So I'm gonna set this Iron Spider right here, and let's move on to our next figure. Doesn't he look great? All right, next, let's do Rocket Raccoon. What do you say? So I have not done any paint on these other three figures, but look at this beautiful artwork right here. Rocket Raccoon is definitely one of our favorite characters from Endgame. And you know what? I should have brought this out so we could hear what he says, but we can do that on another video. We'll do like one big collection of Wave 1 and 2 and the deluxe figures that have the power effect. So that's what we'll do. But let's take a look at here. Of course, these are our other three figures from the 4 in this wave. And this one says, Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon is a technological genius ready to save the galaxy again. Yeah, buddy. And he was so awesome being teamed up with Thor. You're wondering why is his head going out? Because his head's so long it'll be poking against this. So it looks a little awkward that he's facing that way, but it's because his snout is so long. So we'll get this bad boy open. Let's make sure that I get this in the right spot. There we are. There we are. All right, Rocket Raccoon. All right, man. Oh, I was wondering, like, they have him way up there, and look, jeez, look at that monster blaster gun. And look at his tail, looks a little funny. See if we can't just slide that bad boy on out. Look at that. See if we can do the same for this gun. I'm excited about that. Maybe not, but we'll just cut it. Whatevs. There we are. And man, can't wait for Endgame to come out on Blu-ray, because I'm ready to watch it again. But all right, here we go. there's that. And so we can pull his arms. Nope, we're not, because there's a bent arm. This is interesting. So, I think obviously that's probably on purpose, and I'll show you in a second. Man, all of these would be amazing with, you know, a step up in that custom paint. So that's why I'm wanting to get good at it and practice, because these figures are gonna look even better than they do now. So first of all, this Rocket Raccoon looks great. I definitely would touch up the face once I get better, but man, looks so great. And the color of the suit. So his arm here is purposely bent like that so he can hold the gun. And, you know, the arms. This is a great figure. Look at this. The wrists do not turn. So that's something that stands out. They're soft, but they do not turn. And his arms permanently bent, so I guess he can hold the gun like that. The legs, they do go out also. He can do the Jean-Claude Van Damme splits. And the legs only go forward. There's no knee bending, but man, does he look great. And so the tail, you just pop this bad boy on in here, and it'll spin. And it probably helps him stand too. Look at that. So doesn't that look absolutely outstanding? All right, so let's put this gun over here somewhere. Let's see how we can have him hold it. I guess like this, right? Look at that. So, or maybe we can put his hand right in there, right? Maybe that's what's supposed to happen. There we go, look at that. Now, it looks cool, and it'd be great for displaying in stop motion, but I don't think I necessarily need him to be holding this specific gun slowly clunking around everywhere. But it's still a really cool looking gun, look at that. So we can't hold it like that. We can try. Why don't we try? Let's see. Nah, he's still kind of holding it like that because of his elbow. So, that was worth a shot. But nonetheless, still looks cool. Look at that. So great looking Rocket Raccoon. Look at that. That'd be cool if we could open the mouth. But again, that would probably be a premium feature. The tail does spin, pops in and out, and yeah, buddy. All right. So let's see if we can't have him like. All right, I guess we'll have him holding it after all. I was trying to see, can we get other poses? Can we do this? Can we do that? I guess not, but that's all right. Let's put this. Let's see if we can put the hand in here this time. Looks like we can. Looks cool. But the gun's still angled down, so can we do it like this? Let's put the hand in here, just like we had it earlier, and let's see how that looks. Does look cool. Look at that. So let's put Rocket Raccoon right here. And tell me that doesn't look outstanding. Looks awesome. It's like the Guardians of the Galaxy lineup. All right, let's move on. And next we have Star-Lord. You know what? Star-Lord, we forgive you for messing everything up in Infinity War, kinda. But for all you went through, Star-Lord is definitely still one of our favorite characters. He's so funny, and I can't wait to see that as Guardians of the Galaxy with Thor now on the ship and them fighting to see who's captain. So, Star-Lord, let's see what it says here. It says, Star-Lord, from Earth Dweller to Guardian of the Galaxy, Peter Quill is prepared for any mission. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Remember when he tried to shoot that to save Gamora and bubbles came out in Infinity War? Like, everybody chill out. Where's Gamora? Tony Stark says, yeah, I'll do one better. Who's Gamora? Of course, that's our favorite, one of our favorite scenes, right? And yes, we got two guns. Look at this. This is a great looking figure. You know, it's rare that we get treated with multiple accessories. But here we are. So this is the awesome thing about our Star-Lord. Look at these guns, look great. These blasters right here. Let's get our Star-Lord. There we are. And yeah, buddy. So this looks absolutely wonderful. Let's set this aside and let's take a look at our Star-Lord. So, first of all, what a great looking mask they did right here. This great detail. This hair, that looks awesome. This is a really good looking mask. Now, of course, the Titan Hero series the figures are kind of thinner than other figures, but super cool. Look at this great detail on this jacket. Ravager jacket looks awesome. The head does turn really well. Look at that. Looks great. So the arms, the wrists do turn. Both of them. Look at that. This blends in nicely, so you can put that there on the power effects. It's got a nice, solid, smooth turn. But the arms only go out that far, so that's interesting because it kind of catches right there, obviously. But that's cool. And then on the legs, they do go back and forth. They only go that far back, but they do this deal again. So, cool looking figure. Look at that. Look at this great detail. This is a beautiful character. Look at those awesome boots. I would definitely love to customize that once I get better. Not that good yet, but I'd love to practice. So let's put this in here. Oh, look, the fingers are nice and soft, so that we can easily put this in here. Let's see. Easily is relative. Oh man, that would be cool if we could put the trigger finger in there. And based on how it is, I'm pretty sure we can just get the knife and open that up, I guess, right? So do I want to? Ooh, do I want to do it just right here in the spur of the moment? Yeah, but kids, if you're young, do not do this. Get your parents to do this for you. I don't even know if this knife is sharp enough, actually, because this is a super not sharp knife. And so, look, separated the finger at least a little bit. Let's see. And no, you're gonna cut yourself if you do what I'm doing. So do not do what I'm doing. Okay. So, and we can always paint that. But look at that. Paint that later. Let's see if I can get that finger in there. And doesn't that look awesome? Look at that. We can always paint that part that's black on there. So, looks super cool. Get that in there. Boom. That looks awesome. Okay, so we won't do this other one like that yet, but you get the idea. You just jam the whole hand in there. Look at that. So I think that looks absolutely great. Look at that. Everybody chill out. So we'll have him. Man, I'm really digging this mask. If we can, that'd be awesome if those eyes could glow. Just press a button and they would glow. That would look absolutely outstanding. Look at that. Let's spread his legs for that stance a little bit. Look at that. And man, this looks outstanding. Look at that. I'm really digging that. So let's make Spider-Man look this way then. Absolutely, that looks awesome. Okay, we'll zoom out and let's move on to our last figure, which is gonna be Valkyrie. Doesn't this look awesome? All right, here's Valkyrie. Marvel's Valkyrie, and looks absolutely wonderful and outstanding. And Tessa Thompson looks awesome and looks absolutely great. Look at that. So this figure looks very similar. It doesn't look perfect, but it looks very similar. It would have been awesome to look just like that, but you know, this is a Titan Hero series, and super expensive, crazy detailed, out of this world figure. These are about $9.99 each, in case you're wondering, US dollars. So definitely a bargain. So, and super cool to have. Marvel's Valkyrie. A powerful warrior, Valkyrie strikes down her enemies with her masterfully wielded sword. And she was awesome. The like Pegasus horses that were coming out, that was so awesome. Everything, wasn't it? And so this is the last figure of wave 2. And let's go ahead and so guys, comment below if you want me to go ahead and put the power effects to them and show you what that sounds like. Oh man, look at this. It's like the Thor Ragnarok sword, which looks really cool. It's beautiful color. I can't just slide it out because it is going through the loop. Now I can slide it out. This is beautiful finish. Look at that. Love the way that looks. All right. Let's go like this. And the gold color looks great. Look at that. This is a great looking figure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. That right on in there. Take a look at this. It's cool, those battle braids going. Man, look at this detail to this hair. That looks absolutely outstanding. Look at that. It'd be cool. We'd just put like the paint to have that little bit of That Valkyrie war paint that's going on right there. I'm digging that, right? And so, wow, look at the mold for this character. Look at the wonderful detail. The way the gold is right here just pops. All of it looks so great. So maybe just a little bit more paint modification, including this blue right here. That would look awesome. And then maybe some dry brush right here for that. Would give it that different, you know, texture characteristic, but this looks great. All right, so let's see. Obviously this is gonna restrict it from going any further than that, but still some great strong movement. Goes out to about there. The wrist, this one does not turn, neither does this one. So just keep that in mind. We do that, the legs go like that, and then they're restricted from going back on that side. But man, look at the texture. These boots, and all this is gonna look so great once we add our finishing touches. So let's put this sword right on in here. How hard is it gonna be? Oh man. These hands are not soft. They're not like the Star-Lord ones. They're actually really hard. So I wonder how hard it's gonna be to get this in here. Okay, so let me show you what I did. Kind of just shoved this through there, then turned it. Look at that. There's not really any way to, other than to do it that way. So, wow, look at that. I don't know why we can't turn the wrist. I feel like being able to turn the wrist for this figure would be extremely vital. So we can spread the legs a little bit, and we can have this really outstanding sword. So the sword needs to be kind of wedged in there a little bit tougher than you would think, but look at that. Doesn't that look outstanding? There we go, look at that. So guys, what do you think? Which one of these is your favorite? And you won't hurt my feelings if you say this Iron Spider before I practice my customization. Well, next time you see one, I'm gonna be a lot better. So just throwing that out there and still practicing on him. I'm gonna have those match. So guys, if you're not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you get notified every time we have a new video come up. Talk to us in the comments below. Give us a big thumbs up. Click that share button so you can share this with everyone. And we'll be seeing you soon, guys. Thanks again for watching Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G.